What is going on, guys? My name is Chaotic and welcome back to another Grand Theft Auto 5 video. Now in today's video, I'm going to be sharing a few locations with you guys that you may not know about or may not have visited in GTA Online that you should definitely check out. So let's go ahead and get straight into things. Okay, so as for the first location, this is a tower building opposite the police station, not too far away from the custom shop, and the only way to actually access this location is to parachute to it from a helicopter or plane. Now, as you guys can see when I parachute onto it, the graphical render of the building itself is pretty poor, but it does give you a very good line of sight around this area of the map, as it's the tallest building in this sort of location. So if I may say so myself, this perch is a very good location to make your way to if in a gun battle against other players when online. And it's definitely in a prime location, so you should experience loads of people traveling through here, whether they're going to the custom shop or going down to the airport from their apartment buildings. But overall, the location itself does give you a very good advantage and overview of the area, and of course the surrounding area itself doesn't really have much cover, so anyone trying to start a gun battle with you is at a disadvantage. And it's not like anyone can sneak up on you whilst you're at this location, because the only way to access this tower is to parachute to it. Anyway, but moving on to the next location. Now, as for this one, I myself wasn't aware of this one until a few days ago, so I'm sure there are many of you out there that won't be aware of this location either. The location being a secret cave, which is so hidden it is very difficult to come across. So go ahead and make your way to this location, where you'll find some very shallow water that's roughly knee deep. You should be able to walk through it, and just go as far down this sort of trail as possible until you come to this cliff face, where on your left hand side you're going to see an opening, of course being a cave. But it's so hidden, like I said, it is very difficult to come across. Now, the cave itself isn't massive, it's not like you're going to lose yourself in it, but even so, it is still a pretty cool hidden location which you may not have known about, and of course you can make your way to here if you want to hide from other players online, maybe wait out a bounty or something along those lines. Anyway, but moving on to the next location. Now, this one might be slightly more known than the previous two locations, but I'm sure there are still players out there that may not be aware about this. So at this location right by here on the map is a secret tunnel in the cliff face itself, and the tunnel itself does in fact stretch for quite a distance. But when you make your way to this location, there will be two wooden doors on the entrance itself. You can in fact blow these off by using a grenade or a sticky bomb, and once you have done that, you can now access this secret tunnel and explore it. Now, like I said before, this location may in fact be more known than the previous two locations because it is in fact linked to the murder mysteries in story mode. But the location itself is only accessible on the Xbox One, PlayStation 4 and PC, and was first added to the game when the Xbox One and PlayStation 4 versions of the game were first released back in November of 2014. But even so, I'm sure there are still many players out there that may be fairly new to GTA 5 that may not be aware about this location, and if you're not, it is definitely worth checking out. The tunnel itself is fairly large and branches off in a few different locations, so definitely go ahead and check this location out with some friends if you get the opportunity. Now, moving on to a location at the airport inside the Devon Western hangar. Now, I have in fact shown off this location before in a glitches and tricks episode, as there is a pretty cool trick you can perform at the location itself. So go ahead and make your way to this location, walk down this corridor, and at the end take the doors on the left hand side, and what you'll then notice on your left hand side are a set of lockers with two open doors. Now, what you can in fact do with these lockers is go inside of them by leaning up against the wall, and upon doing so, your character will be completely inside the lockers and hidden from any players that may try and come inside this location. So if I may say so myself, it is a pretty cool hiding spot if paired up with Off the Radar, and is definitely worth using against your friends or other random online players. Now, moving on to the fifth and final location in today's video, this being at this location right by here on the map, and it's more of an Easter egg location if anything, but nevertheless is still a very cool location which is definitely worth trying out. So go ahead and make your way to this location, and on your right hand side is going to be a big set of doors which is partially open, and behind those against the wall is a massive snowman. Now, this location is not new in the slightest. I believe this Easter egg was first discovered a few days after GTA 5 was first released back in September of 2013, but even so, it is still a very cool Easter egg and location which is worth checking out. And what you can also do is shoot the boxes surrounding the snowman to get a better view of it. But there we go, guys, those are 5 locations which you may have not known about or visited in GTA Online. I want to get your thoughts and feelings about these locations, what you guys think about them. Go ahead and leave a comment on this video. It would also be greatly appreciated if you guys could also take a few seconds out of your day to click the like button, as it helps me out a lot. And if you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, I'd recommend that you do, because I upload all the latest and the greatest Grand Theft Auto 5 content. So once again, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next time.